Greetings, students. This is Balakrishnan from BALAS Accountancy Special Classes. Well, in my previous episode, BSE 027, I introduced you into the chapter of accounting equations. And we worked out one full-fledged sum also. However, I thought it would be useful to students if one episode with the treatment of special items, I repeat, special items in accounting equation is done. Hence, this particular episode number 028. Here I will be discussing with you the special items and also one full-fledged sum, not based on any textbook, rather framed by me, consisting of 25 number of items, wherein, of course, the special items too have been included. However, please note that though there are several other special items, I have limited the same within your syllabus. Well, now, which are all these items? I just listed 6 number of items. Number 1, outstanding expense. What is an outstanding expense all about? I have not yet paid for an expense. For example, salary or wages. I have availed somebody's service, whereas he has not been paid. Okay, I am liable to him. Hence, it is a liability. Now, prepaid expense. This is exactly opposite to outstanding expense. It so happens that at times I may make payment in respect of certain expenditures for a period beyond the current financial year. Okay. Insurance prepaid for the next 3 months also I made. I am supposed to make payment only up to December 31st, but they are demanded up to 31st March because their financial year is like that only. So in my books of accounts, for 3 months, payment is beyond the current financial year. Hence, it is a prepaid expenditure. In your final accounts, you must have learned all this. Okay, any prepaid expenditure is an asset. Next one, accrued income. Accrued income means I have worked for somebody or I am eligible for certain income, whereas I am not been paid. Commission. I have worked on commission basis for somebody who was supposed to make payment by the year end. He has delayed it, right? So income I take into account. So it's an accrued income. The best example is bank interest. Bank is supposed to credit my account on account of interest, 6 months period or every annual year end. But it happens 1 or 2 days for administrative reason, it may get delayed. Just because it has not come to the books of account on the date of my finalization, it's not that I'll ignore that income. I am eligible for that income and I will book it. And since the gentleman has not paid me, he has delayed it for a day or two. As on the date of closing of my books of accounts, he has not paid it. So he is an asset to me. Okay? Right. Next is income received in advance. This is opposite of whatever I just mentioned. It so happens that someone was supposed to make me payment only till the year end, my service only. But he told me take for another next 6 months also. Somehow it came to me that for the next 6 months, that is extending beyond the current financial year, is an income received in advance because I have not extended my service to him. I may render him service. So I am liable to him, right? Hence it is a liability. Next is interest on capital, interest on drawings. For the time being, just keep it in mind, these are related to the capital. I'll be giving a clear picture about it when discussion will be done. Just know how accounting equations are impacted by this one. Okay, thank you. Well, students, now let us take up how these items has affected the accounting equation, or what is the effect of these items in the accounting equation, or in other words, these items also ensure that the accounting equation assets are equivalent to liabilities plus capital is maintained. Okay, so this is the asset section. Beyond this line, it is liabilities and this is capital. So this sum of this has to be equivalent to the sum of these two. Right. That's what we say, assets are equivalent to liabilities plus capital. Right. First, outstanding expense. I already mentioned outstanding expense is a liability. So a liability has gone up. And there is an expense booked, na? Is it not? Salary outstanding means since somebody has to be settled as a liability, I added here. But as an expenditure, I have taken it into my profit and loss account, which in turn has reduced my capital. So capital has got reduced with the same amount. So beyond this line, same amount plus and minus got nullified. Naturally, accounting equation will be maintained. You will be very clear about it when I'm taking up my self-frame 25 number of items sum just now. Okay. Next, prepaid expense. Prepaid expense, why I have put here plus? Because already I told you it's an asset. So asset goes up. Then why this minus? Mind students, prepaid expense means cash moved out. Na? Actually, asset has come down to that extent. So that also. So here also it get nullified in the asset side, same amount. Accounting equation will naturally be maintained. Okay. Third one, accrued income. Accrued income means you will agree with me. Cash or bank moved, asset moved to a business, moved into a business. So asset has gone up. And any income increase the capital. In my previous episode, I have categorically mentioned it. The capital got increased. This side increase, corresponding increase in this side also. Naturally, accounting equation will be maintained. Next one, income received in advance. Here also, income received means cash or bank came. So to that extent, an asset has gone up. Then I have categorically told you, any income received in advance is a liability. To that extent, liability will come. So this side and this side got nullified. Is it not? Same amount will go up in both the sides means accounting equation will be maintained, right? Interest on capital and interest on drawings. Students, please refer to my very first episode posted so many months before. Where in my very first episode, I have categorically told interest on capital and interest on drawings. Well, students, kindly refer to my very first video posted many months ago, wherein I have been very specific. The first thing what you need to know is that before you learn financial accounts is that business and businessmen is different. We account and consider everything from the point of view of the business only. That is called entity concept, right? Businessman is represented in the books of accounts with the name capital. If we introduce the capital, more and more capital will go. If it takes away by way of drawings, this capital will come down, right? That you keep it in mind. Now let's say interest on capital. Interest on capital means it is an expenditure from the point of view of the business. As such, capital gets reduced because I told any expenditure will reduce the capital. And this amount we are bound to give to the businessman. He is represented with capital again. So add to the capital. Same amount. Actually, gets nullified. Accounting equation will be maintained. Opposite is the case of interest on drawings. Interest on drawing is an income to the business. Isn't it? So capital gets increased. I told that any income increase the capital. Any transaction, if there is an income involved, means it increases the capital. As such, the capital got increased. Now, businessman owes to me that, opposite of interest on capital. So capital to that extent gets reduced from the capital also. It also gets nullified. Accounting equation will be maintained. So in all these cases, we have seen that accounting equation is stable. It is maintained. Well, you are going to be much more clear about it when I'm taking up this vast sum involving 25 number of items. Thank you. Well, students, this question specially set by me, having 25 items, 1 to 6, 7 to 14, 15 to 23, 24 and 25. You need not take it down because the question will be as it is reproduced in my answer section also. Okay. Well, the answer is like this. First one, commenced business with various assets rupees 10 lakhs. So assets 10 lakhs, capital 10 lakhs. You are an expert by this time. By the way, please note that I am showing only the consolidated assets and consolidated liabilities. The breakup one, please refer my previous episode, BSE 027. In that way, you are expected to show it in your exam. Here, the concept I want to make it clear. After all, if you add up all the assets, total assets will come. If you add up all the liabilities, total liability will come. You may redo it in that way so that you get practice very much. Next one. Purchase the building from Ramesh. Paid by raising loan from Canara Bank, rupees 2 lakhs. Loan is a liability. It's an external liability. Loan 2 lakhs is surfaced. Building an asset added to the building. Previous 10 lakhs plus 2 lakhs, it has become 12 lakhs. Liability new 2 lakhs. Capital intact. 10 lakhs plus 2 lakhs, 12 lakhs. Equation is taken care of. Next one. Purchase goods on credit from Kapoor, rupees 2,50,000. A credit purchase. Credit purchase means creditors external liability, 2,50,000. Parallelly goods asset, 2,50,000. So 12 lakhs previous assets has become now 14,50,000. Similarly, liability has become 4,50,000. Capital intact. 10 lakhs plus 4,50,000, 14,50,000. Our equation is taken care of. Next one, fourth, goods retained to Kapoor, rupees 50,000. So, cost of the goods reduced from the assets, it has come to now 14 lakhs. And my liability towards Kapoor as a creditor has also equally come down. It has come down to 4 lakhs. So 4 lakhs liability plus capital 10 lakhs, assets 14 lakhs, equation is taken care of. Next one, fifth. Paid rupees 1,97,000 to Kapoor in full settlement. So I should know at this point how much I owe him net. It's like this. I purchased goods from him, 2,50,000. Out of that, 50,000 has been retained. Hence, I owe him 2 lakhs. Whereas 1,97,000 is paid in full settlement. Means indirectly, I have availed a discount of 3,000. So discount is an income and it increases our capital. 3,000 rupees is the discount. So 10 lakhs plus 3,000, 10 lakh 3,000 is the new capital. And as far as payment is concerned, whether cash or bank, to the extent of 1,97,000 moved out. So my asset has got reduced to 12,03,000. And creditors has been settled for 2 lakhs. No, don't make the mistake. It's not for 1,97,000. 1,97,000 I paid him, 3,000 he allowed me discount. So 2 lakhs he has been settled. Hence, creditors are come down to 2 lakhs. And check the equation. 2 lakhs plus 10 lakh 3,000, 12 lakh 3,000. It's well taken care of. Next one, sixth. Sold goods costing rupees 1,25,000 on credit to Rajesh for rupees 1,40,000. Cost of the goods moved out has reduced my assets to the extent of 1,25,000. That's the cost. Parallelly, another asset, sundry debtors have surfaced with the sale value of the goods. I have sold it for 1,40,000. So sundry debtors surfaced for 1,40,000. So total asset has become now 12,18,000. Right? And we know there is a profit, 1,40,000 minus 1,25,000, 15,000. Profit increase the capital. So capital has become 10,18,000. Okay. Next one, seventh. Rajesh retained goods rupees 10,000. So rupees 10,000. I am taking the 10,000 as the cost of the goods retained and I am taking at that value to my stock. So 10,000 stock got increased. At the same time, my debtors got reduced for the same amount, 10,000. Hence, assets is intact. 12,18,000. All other things also intact. And the equation, as said in the previous one, is still intact. Okay. Now, eighth one. Received rupees 1,26,000 from Rajesh in full settlement. Okay. Here also I should know how much he owes me now. Well, I sold him goods for 1,40,000 and he returned to me 10,000. Hence, 1,30,000 is what he has to give me. Whereas I got only 1,26,000 means I allowed discount, and discount is an expenditure and it got reduced from my capital to that extent. That capital has become 10,14,000. Okay. And Rajesh has been relieved for 1,36,000, not for the money I received. Money I received plus the discount I suffered. Okay. And as far as 1,26,000 I received the money, and that has increased my asset. So asset portion has now become 12,14,000. 12,18,000 plus 1,26,000 minus 1,30,000. And the equation, let's check, 2 lakh plus 10,14,000 is 12,14,000. Well taken care of. Okay. Next one, ninth. Paid interest on loan, rupees 40,000 and installment of rupees 2 lakhs. Well, students, interest on loan, like any other expenditure, is an expenditure. Okay. Any expenditure reduces the capital also. So my capital has come down to 9,74,000 on account of interest as an expense. Parallelly, I reduced my liability by way of refund of my installment amount of loan to the extent of 2 lakhs. So the liability has become 0 now. And the total money what I had to shell out was 2,40,000. 2 lakhs towards refund of installment and 40,000 towards interest. So 2,40,000 money I had to shell out, hence asset got down to that extent. It is now 9,74,000. That is equivalent to capital 9,74,000. The equation is well taken care of. Now, next one, 10th. Withdrew goods for personal use, cost rupees 5,000, sale price rupees 6,000. Please note that any diversion of the purchased goods for non-sale activity means the sale price is of no relevance there. Then the cost of the goods, rupees 5,000 only, I will reduce from the assets. This 6,000 is of no relevance. And of course, anything removed personally means the drawings. So drawings means capital gets reduced to that extent. So equation still holds good. Previously, it was 9,74,000, 5,000 this side, 5,000 this side. So 9,69,000. Equation still holds good. Next one, 11th. Goods destroyed by fire. Cost rupees 4,000, sale price rupees 5,000. Here also we have to ignore the sale price. Okay. Because it is not for sale purpose. So only cost comes to the picture. Yes, cost of the goods destroyed, I have reduced from my total assets to the extent of 4,000. And such a destruction is very much a loss to me. That loss also I have reduced from the capital. So it has become now 9,65,000. Equation is very much taken care of. Next, 12th. Purchase furniture for rupees 50,000 and typewriter for rupees 28,000. Overall, I had to shell out 78,000 towards purchase of an asset. As such, money got reduced by 78,000. That much I am reduced from my asset. Parallelly, assets suffice for 78,000. Hence, asset is added here. Net effect being equation is intact. Okay. Now, 13th. Charge depreciation rupees 7,500 on furniture and rupees 2,800 on typewriter. So total comes 10,300. You know, well, depreciation is like any other expenditure. Hence, it will reduce my capital. Capital has come down to 9,54,700. And asset value also parallelly decreased. Okay, to the extent of depreciation. Hence, 9,54,700 is the total asset. That is just equal to the capital. And the equation is very much taken care of. Next one, 14th. Rent paid in advance rupees 4,000. Well, I have told you already that any prepaid expenditure is an asset. This is also nothing but a prepaid one only. Hence, as an asset, it is added. However, I shell out rupees 4,000, money moved out. Hence, asset got parallel reduced also. So the equation is intact. Total assets is still 9,54,700. That is just equivalent to capital. Okay. Next one, 15th. Purchase household goods for rupees 25,000. Household means the way drawings to strike you. And 25,000 capital got reduced. Drawings reduced the capital. Capital has now become 9,29,700. Okay. Now, why I have made a reduction in this assets 25,000? Can you tell me? Simple like that. Purchase means money moved out. Hence, asset got reduced. It has become 9,29,700. Okay. Equation is well taken care of here also. Okay. Next one, 16th. Paid salary rupees 35,000 and salary still outstanding rupees 7,000. Whether paid or the expenditure for the current year. Hence, the total expenditure get added and is reduced from the capital 42,000. Capital has become 8,87,700. To the extent of 35,000, whatever payment we have made, only cash moved out or bank, whatever it is. So that much asset has come down. The other one, I need to pay somebody. I committed a liability, hence liability has surfaced. My new equation being now 7,000 plus 8,87,700 is nothing but 8,97,700. Well taken care of. Okay. Now, next one. Commission received in advance rupees 12,000. Well, students, an advance income, is a liability because I received this commission and it is not patterned for the current year. It may be for the next year or for the future years, whatever it is. It is not for the current year. Hence, an advance income is a liability and I added to the liability side. Liability has become 19,000. Physical inflow, money, 12,000. Assets were added. It has become 9,06,700. So the new equation, 19,000 plus 8,87,700 is nothing but 9,06,700. Equation is well taken care of. 18th. Interest due but not received rupees 6,000. Whether received or not, I am eligible for this income for the current year. Hence, it will be added to the capital. Okay, capital has become 8,93,700. Okay. Since someone is yet to give me that money, is practically like a sundry debtors. It is an asset. So, asset also gets added with 6,000. My new equation is 19,000 plus 8,93,700 is nothing but 9,12,700. So liability plus capital is equal to assets is well taken care of. Okay. Now next one, 19th. Interest received in advance rupees 8,000. Well, any income if I receive, it does not pertain to the current year. Such an income is called advance income and is of course a liability. You are not rendered the service. You are liable to somebody. Okay. So liability got added with 8,000. Of course, physical money I received, hence asset got added. My new equation is 27,000 plus 8,93,700 is nothing but 9,20,700. Okay. Next one, 20th. Insurance premium paid in advance rupees 4,500. Nothing but prepaid insurance. Okay. So prepaid insurance is an asset. I already explained you over the whiteboard. Hence, I added 4,500. Parallelly, I am reducing 4,500 because physical outflow of cash or bank. So asset is now intact and the previous equation only holds good even now also, the amount. Okay, fine. Next one. 21st. Rent outstanding to one of the hired office premises rupees 25,000. Any outstanding expense, I already explained over the whiteboard behind me, that is a liability. Hence, liability got added. And since it is an expense, whether outstanding or paid, it's an expense. Hence, capital got reduced. Okay. The new amounts are 52,000 plus 8,68,700 is 9,20,700. My equation is well taken care of. Okay. Next one, 22nd. Interest on drawings charge rupees 36,000. Well, students, listen. Business and businessmen is different. Please refer to my very first video, BSE 001. Perhaps I not numbered it, but that is my very first video posted months ago. Please watch that. That is the fundamental of accountants. Business and businessmen is different. From a business point of view, interest on drawing is an income, and any income is added to the capital. As such, I have added it. Now, businessman is represented as capital in our organization. Okay, he owes me that much money, right? Hence, it is reduced from his capital. Therefore, net effect is 0 and same amount. Equation holds good as compared to the previous one. Okay, fine. Next, interest on capital rupees 60,000. I explained about the items over the whiteboard, but again, I'm telling you that as an expenditure, my capital got reduced. And since we need to pay it to the businessman who is represented as capital, I'm adding it. So the same amount for this equation also. Next one, 24th. Advance received from a customer against future supply of rupees 1 lakh. That means I have not executed my commitment. I am liable to him. Hence, liability got added. Of course, advance received means either cash or bank received assets gone up. So total assets has become now 10,20,700. Okay. 1,52,000 plus 8,68,700 is nothing but 10,20,700. Okay. And the last one, 25th one. Refundable deposit made to the landlord for rupees 2 lakhs. Deposit made means cash or bank moved out, asset got reduced by 2 lakhs. Any refundable deposit is made with somebody is an asset. He has to return to me that money in due course. Hence, it's an asset. So, as such, asset got added also. The net effect is 0 in the asset side. So, the same amount holds good here also. So, after 25 transactions, the latest equation amounts are liability 1,52,000 plus capital 8,68,700 is nothing but assets total 10,20,700. I hope most of these items have helped you. I have a suggestion, rather advice, that you use this particular sum as your master one for this, as far as this chapter accounting equation is concerned. That will help you. Okay. So, well, students, take care. See you soon. Thank you.